Am I live on YouTube? I know I'm live on YouTube. Oh, there's 5 people watching. Nobody's in the chat. Mandy, hey everybody. Hey
Mandy's
man.
there. Hi, Mandy.
Hi,
Oh, yeah.
hello, Mandy.
And
Hey,
Mary down in
Mary.
the corner. Hello.
I'm like, there's nobody over there. What's going on? So, hey everybody, how's it going? Welcome. Happy New Year. Hope you had a great Christmas, great holidays, blah blah blah, everything else like that. I had to work today, and so it was cold. Cold. I'm just saying. So, New Year, new bingos. If you read in the chat down below in the under the thumbnail there, it'll explain to you the 3 easy, simple rules to play this bingo game. That's all I'm going to say. Go read it. We're not going to explain it every week. It's down there. It's going to be down there every week. If you want to change your numbers, let me know. But you can only change your numbers once every 6 months. There you go.
So make a good choice if you're going to change them.
That's right. And we're not going to be like everybody else. Be like, okay, we're going to wait friggin' half an hour and then another 45 minutes for everybody to get their numbers in and everything else. Your numbers are already down there. If you don't remember them, look for your name down below. If they're there, they're there. If they're not there, that means we never got them.
Yep. John and Connie, are you changing your numbers at all?
No.
Okay, I'm not either.
Connie wins 3 in a row. Why would she change her number?
Well,
Random.
I have done that, but not always. But when I do, boy, I do.
Yes, we're going to play
Greg.
bingo. Greg, hello and welcome in.
He just said bingo.
Yeah, I know. He doesn't.
I know.
Lawrence, you can play anytime.
Why don't you play, Larry? You're here. You're always here. You might as well just play.
Yeah, Larry.
It looks like fun because it is fun.
Yeah.
Just give us some numbers and you can play. I don't even have the book of numbers. There it is.
So I've had an extremely long 24 hours. Oh,
Yeah, I bet.
I went to bed last night. Hey, Naked Snail. I went to bed last night at just before 10 o'clock. Right?
Right.
Didn't fall asleep until midnight. The dog woke me up at 1:20 to go to the bathroom. He tried to do number 2, and all he did was fart.
I hate when that happens. I hate it that way. Every night. Every night.
You too, Greg.
So we came back in the house. It took me probably another half hour to get back to sleep, so it was around 2. And then at 3 o'clock, 3:20, my husband woke up at 3. At 3:20, the dog woke me up and wanted to go back. He wanted to get out of the bed. So I took him. Hey, did Larry put some numbers in?
Yep, he did. I'm writing them down and just grabbing me a pen.
So I take him to his dad, to my husband, Ron, at 3:20. And I didn't have to get up until 4. Yeah, I never did get back to sleep. And I did all those cranberries today. I canned them, a ton of them. And I did that because they were pounding on my house again, so I couldn't sleep. Finally, when they stopped, I drifted off to sleep for like a half an hour, and then they pounded one more time. I'm like, so yeah, I haven't had, that's it. That's all the sleep I've had.
Hello, Jeanette. Hello, Demetra.
Hello, Jeanette. Hello, Demetra.
Okay, so for Larry, I have 18, 19, 39, 50, and 69.
That's
Yep.
correct.
Okay.
So Jess was saying, Jess told me what she was doing, and then Joe's like, Jess posted somewhere on YouTube that she's sending people to bingo somewhere else's channel. What's going on with that?
Yeah, I was like, we were moving. I was like, I didn't know what was going on. And I didn't know that was John's channel.
So just posted on her community page. Friday Night Bingo was going to be on my page because she's at hockey tonight too with her son, so she can't be here. But she was saying that there might be some people from her page come over here, which we have her people over here as it is, which is great. But there might be some more new people coming over, so I'm okay with that.
Awesome.
I said I'm just going to treat everybody the same way. Treat them all like assholes, and then everybody will work itself out. Right? If you stay, you stay. You stay, you stay. Stay. Happy New Year, everybody.
Oh,
So Lydia, so we don't know if Lydia. Well, we know Lydia knows that she won. So hey, Ann,
Hi,
hi,
Ann.
Ann.
and how cold is it out there right now?
Jeanette wants to change numbers. Let me find your name on here.
Here it.
Okay. Whenever you're ready, Jeanette.
How cold is it out there, Ann?
Right here, it's 26 degrees where I'm at.
It's showing 18, but I don't know what the wind and all that, what it actually is. It's freaking
Yeah, but you're
cold.
Fahrenheit. It doesn't matter. It's not that cold.
It's just cold.
Today got up set to 40. But the next this Sunday and Monday we're going to be in the teens, and then 22, and then it's going right back up into the 30s and up into the I think 40s. Last week we were in the 60s. We do that here. Yep, we're going back up into the upper 40s next week. Yep.
Which isn't cold.
Nope. It's not cold. The only time it's cold is if it's windy.
Well, it's like when Joe posted today. It was 21. I'm like 21 Fahrenheit. So I had to do the math. I looked it up. Like, hey, it's only -6. That's not freaking cold. It's not cold. And no, you do not have numbers.
No, I just have them for Annie. Yes, I
Here's-
do. And love to crochet. I have 7, 11, 21, 28, 30.
Okay, I need to update those ones then. Okay, there's Jeanette's numbers. 1, 24, 45, 54,
Okay,
and
Jeanette.
68.
Okay, she went from, I think she's got 1, 24, 45, 54. I know motorboat.
And 68.
8. Okay.
What are Ann's numbers?
This is in the crochet. 7, 11, 21, 28, and 30. I'm not answering you, Greg.
Oh gosh, Greg, you're cruising for a bruising.
So Ann, what's the temperature down there? Because today here it was -37 with wind chill, and it was freaking cold.
What? Go ahead, motorboat. I got food to eat. Zach went to Dairy Queen.
So for all you Americans down there, it's -34 Fahrenheit.
Ouch.
So when you say it's 21, don't tell me it's freaking cold.
It's cold.
Oh, it's cold to us,
It's not that
just
cold.
not to you.
It's not that cold to you.
It does not. That is okay. 21 degrees is not. It's cool, but I've lived in a lot colder. I've lived so yeah. Now -21 Fahrenheit. That's cold.
Even that's not that cold.
Yeah, it is.
No.
Oh, what's Annie saying?
I should be here after book club.
Okay.
So -21.
That's awesome, Jeanette.
21 -21 Fahrenheit. No, that's only -29. It's still warmer than what it was here today.
Jeanette's getting orders for hats and snow people.
Yeah,
Awesome.
yes, I understand it's cold for you guys, but you're not used to the cold.
No. That's why I told my husband he always wanted to move to somewhere further north. I'm like, no, that's too cold. No.
What? I didn't hear what you said. Oh my God.
Well, it's like
Here, have a
Joe,
tea.
Joe, what were we saying? Oh, yeah, right. We were talking about the beaches. Like, yeah, you try and go to the beach in the wintertime.
I used to go to the beach all the time in the wintertime in
Yeah,
California.
and going to the beach in the wintertime is actually better than going to the beach in the summertime.
Well, that's
Okay.
when I got that was better surfing in winter than in the summer. So we went in the morning, wore a wetsuit, and we would go surfing in the morning. And then I'd go in the afternoon to work on my tan so that when warm weather came, I already had a tan.
The one thing I found about going to the beaches in Nova Scotia in the freaking summertime, like especially at noon when it's like
Mhm.
+4, +30 out, is that the sun reflects off the ocean, and then you get that mist coming on you, and
Oh, it feels so nice.
yeah, it feels nice. But then when you don't put sunscreen on, you go home and you got that salt sunburn on you. Yeah, that's the worst.
Never had that. But I tan too. Or I used to. I don't tan anymore.
See how white I am? See how white I am?
Well, I'm white, but I tan real easy.
Yeah, I burn. And it was so
My
cool because my back, that like it burned for like days, and then when it started peeling, it came off in one piece.
That's what my husband, because my husband's a redhead and he's got really white skin and tons of freckles, and he would get sunburned and then he'd pay his sister 10 cents to peel it all off. He loved it. He goes, it felt so good. He loved the feeling so much that if I have glue, Elmer's white glue, he'll say, can you glue my back? So he wants it all rubbed so I can pull it off and once. And he goes, here, I'll do it for you. I'm like, okay. Oh my gosh, I about come out of my skin. I said, no way, no, I'm getting in the shower, I'm washing it off. You're not doing that to me. That hurts.
See, but like in Nova Scotia, like no matter where you go around the island, the ocean is different everywhere you are. Like whether
Yeah.
you're on if you're on the west side of the island in Digby area, or down the south at Yarmouth, or Halifax, or all the way up north in Sydney, the ocean is different on everywhere you go.
Mm-hmm. Well, I've
And
been
that's only like when you go from the south end to the north end, it's 6 hours, the entire province.
right. So I've been to the beach in Washington. I've been to the beach in Oregon, Northern California, Mid California, Central California, Southern California. None of them are the same. I've been to the Atlantic Ocean, and it's definitely not the same.
Did you notice the difference in color? Did you notice the difference in color between the Pacific and the Atlantic, though?
Oh, yes.
Huge
One's
color.
green and one's blue. One has the Pacific Ocean is much bluer, and the Atlantic Ocean is more green.
I found the Atlantic was a lot more saltier too.
Yeah, I'd never I never swam. I never got down into the water in the Atlantic Ocean, so I'm not sure on that. There was more salt on my skin though, but Pacific Ocean, no. I opened my eyes underwater.
Yeah, I could too when we were
So,
in Victoria.
I mean, I had to be able to see where the heck I was going. I was surfing. So,
Like you never see surfers with goggles on.
because you can't do it.
Why?
They won't stay on.
Skiers wear them.
It's different underwater.
Scuba divers wear them.
It's different in when you're surfing because you've got waves crashing down on you and you don't look cool. if you're wearing goggles.
Oh, right. You gotta look cool, right? Right.
But you literally you have to dive. Hi, Chris. You have to dive through the the uh the the
Barrel.
waves and come out
Barrel.
the other side. No, not the barrel. When the waves are coming towards you and they're not good to ride, you dive through them and come out on the other side and wait for a good wave. Then when the good wave goes, then you're ready to go up onto your surfboard and then ride the wave. But you crash a lot of times in the water. You can't wear goggles when you're crashing into the water. They go flying.
That's why you got the stupid granny
No. That's not cool.
sport wrap on them.
That's not cool.
Not cool.
You have to be cool. I had this long blonde, flowing blonde hair, and I had to be cool.
You didn't have the white zinc oxide nose, though, did you?
Heck no, my sister did. I thought that was embarrassing. No, I did not. What did Chris say?
Hi,
You
Chris.
surf underwater?
Hello.
You know, but you have to go under the water so you can get. If the wave is not a good wave, you have to go through the wave to get to the other side to get another wave that's coming behind it.
Well, the same thing with Point Pelee in Ontario, where Lake Ontario and Lake Michigan meet up. You could like the Point Pelee comes down to a point where Ontario comes to a point, and where Lake Ontario and Lake Michigan mix, like where they meet up, it's like blue and brown, and they never mix together. You
Okay,
see the
so
line.
how many of you have been to the Great Salt Lake? Probably not many of you have ever been
Not
to the
me.
Great. Okay, so the Great Salt Lake is a dead lake. There's no water goes out of it. It only comes in. That's called a dead lake. So that's why, and the ground in Utah is very high content of salt. Okay, that's why you have the salt flats further out. The ground is perfectly straight, even, flat,
Flat.
but it's salt. Okay, the wind blows across it and it makes it smooth. In the Great Salt Lake, there is an island in the middle. It's called Antelope Island. They have antelopes. They have buffalo or bison. They have all these animals. It's a sanctuary for them. They can't get off of it because they can't swim in the water, and they take care of them. Vet goes out. They give them vitamins. They give them food, all the stuff. They take care of them. If you go further north, you go through a causeway, and then you're in Willard Bay. It's not salty, but the water is connected. And on the northern side of the Antelope Island, the water is pink, not blue or green.
Okay,
It's
if
pink.
they can't swim, how'd they get on the island?
Oh, they take
Hey,
there's a roadway that takes them. It's a bridge that takes them out. They take them out there.
The animals.
The animals, and they can't get. They have a gate, so they can't get on that to walk over.
They trap them on the island.
Yes, because they are protecting them because their numbers were going down and they were going extinct. So they take care of them, and their herds are huge, and they're growing great. Yeah. And when they get too big, then the herds, then they take some of them and put them in their natural habitat.
Open the gate and say roam free.
Well, no, they don't roam. They put them on a trailer and take them. Because if they roam free on the road, they'd fall off the road or get off and into the Great Salt Lake and drown.
Survival
So, huh?
Survival of the fittest.
But you cannot. Okay, so you can't sink in the Great Salt Lake.
Because of the water.
No, because of the salt.
It's like the Dead Sea.
Yeah.
You can't sink.
You can't sink. The only thing that lives in it is brine shrimp. And you have tons and tons of eagles. Or not eagles. Seagulls. Because of the brine shrimp. Hey, Beth.
Pat, you've been MIA. Where the hell have you been? We were worried about you. Christmas, New Year's.
Mm-hmm.
We're waiting for an update. We didn't hear anything. What the hell? Oh, by the way, you almost won. Well, Greg almost won, but
Herb said less talk, more bingo.
so the only
Hey,
animals that
Herb.
can live in there are sea monkeys. Damn sea monkeys. Is that where they
Where?
get the sea monkeys? Salt Lake.
Well, no, no. The only thing that can live in the Great Salt Lake, is brine shrimp.
Yes,
They're
sea
little
monkeys.
itty.
Sea
Yeah,
monkeys.
they're little
Sea
itty
monkeys.
bitty tiny, and
That's where they got
yeah,
all the sea monkeys for, to send out all the kids. When
right.
you send in 5 box tops or 25 cents, and get your own freaking family sea monkeys.
So it can die.
My sea monkeys lived. How long did I have them for? I think I had them for like 4 months.
Yeah. All I know is they stink.
Yeah.
And so does the Great Salt Lake. When the wind blew the wrong way, you wanted to die because it stunk so bad.
We could avoid the holidays all you want, Beth, but we were still here. It's the regular day for us. Most of us.
It was a weird Christmas this year.
Apparently, Herb wants to play some bingo. Herb, you got your numbers ready?
Mm-hmm. Oh, I gotta get my numbers
All right.
ready. Bingo. Kidding.
Greg.
No, I saw my numbers on there. I wasn't.
Done count.
I know.
How do you overfeed? How do you overfeed your monkeys? Too many bananas. Damn. Well, they're monkeys. They're supposed to eat bananas. All right. So, you guys ready to play bingo? Herb says he's
Yes.
going to bed now.
I'm not very well.
All right. Let's play some bingo. For your chance to win a mystery box, bag, whatever we have. And, I thought of something else too, by the way. So, for all the. I'm going to do this. Okay, I'm going to save the wheels for every month from the winners, right? And then the winners will get deleted off the wheel, but you'll have a second chance at the end of the year to make a big prize. Make sense?
Yeah.
So if you won at least once throughout the year, then your name is off the wheel, and everybody else that were winners gets another chance at winning something else. There you go. Makes more sense?
So all your 12 winners for each month will be taken off, and then you'll spin again with everyone else's names.
Yeah. But minus the winners' names.
The ones that win at the end of the month.
But yes, but if you won during in any given month, your name will be off the wheel entirely.
Right. So like
Yeah.
like Lydia's would be off. Like Mateo's would be off. Anyone
Yes.
else that won. Okay.
Yes.
What did I miss?
All right. Bass,
Beth,
this is your last. Bass, this is your only chance. You can change numbers once every 6 months. This is your one chance to change your numbers right now. You can change them right now, but you have to know what they are. Yes, Chris, you can change your numbers right now. Before the 5-minute mark is before the top of the hour. I'm not going to go through this every week. But you know, it'd be easier if you guys just let me know if you can change your numbers and just message me them before the game starts.
Yeah, you could leave it in if you don't have his information, you could leave a comment in the description box.
All
Okay,
right,
Beth.
Let me mark. I'm going to get rid of her other numbers real quick.
Beth's is 4, 21, 36, 54, 69.
Of course, you kept in 69. You had that last time.
Some numbers are luckier than
She had
others.
she had 64 last time.
All right, 64, 63, 64. 63, 64, 69.
Okay, so for Beth, I have 4, 21, 36, 54, 69.
Yes. Chris is keeping her numbers because she likes them.
All right.
We know,
No,
Beth. We figured it out.
Beth, I'm sure you're wishing you had a 69 right now, though, aren't you? 33. 63. 21. 11. 19. 57.
We're not doing so good.
13.
We don't have any numbers yet, Zach.
3.
I have 2.
47.
Zachary.
7.
He's over there going to watch the balls.
67. 46. Look at that, Beth. If you kept 63, you would have where now. 37. 24. 68. 1. 22.
I haven't got any numbers yet.
Anne only has
16.
2. Oh,
71.
I have 16.
31. 6. 59. 17. 75. 51. You can't have 6 to go, Greg. 20. 29. 56. 15.
I have 1 to go.
74. 4. 36. 23. Chris has 1 to go. 5.
I have 2 to go and 1 to go.
25. 43.
Bingo for Mateo.
Mateo.
I was going to say, I've got
Ah,
1 to go on both of my things. Hey,
He's
Mateo.
got 5, 6, 17, 20, and 22.
Yep, those are good.
Anyone else?
Both of my things. Let me make sure I know and no. Both my cards, I only had 1 left to go.
Yes, dear.
Mateo, you got to at least say hi, everybody.
Hey,
How's it
Mateo.
going?
Hey, Tracy.
Welcome to the game. Blah, blah,
Oh,
blah.
Mary has a bingo.
That's the bro.
Go back to the board. Mary has a bingo.
Oh.
Bump, 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 bump.
Mary Crafty Corner had a bingo.
Yep.
Was it good?
Oh, you know what? I'm actually going to do this too.
I don't know. I haven't. He moved the board away, so I don't know. He has to open it back up. We have to check Mary's. Yeah, Mary's numbers. 1, 5, 15, 21. Yep, it's good.
15, 21. 5. Here you go, Mary. Look at that.
Mary Crafty Corner. Congratulations to you both.
Yes, congratulations. And for anyone who didn't hear from last week, if you do win the wheel at the end of the month, what I am making to send out is greeting cards. Not the ones from my pictures, but I make greeting cards. And you can have whatever kind you want in whatever colors.
Now, John, whenever I was away from it and I came back, you were talking about something about winners on the wheel. What were you saying?
Oh, so basically,
Love you.
Lydia,
so
Lydia,
if so the way it's going to work is that if you win in any given month, your name will be taken off the wheel, and there'll be one extra winner in December of all the winners throughout the year.
Okay.
Lydia won the wheel last for December.
So
Yes,
they can
Lydia
still
won
play.
on
They
December's wheel.
won't be. So the ones that already won, like if I won 1 month, I could keep playing, but my bingos wouldn't count
No,
because I already
No,
won one.
no, that's not what he's saying. He's saying each month you could win again, but at the end of the year you will not be in the special run of the wheel. You won't get a chance in there. You'll
Okay.
be,
yes, monthly, but you will not be in the final draw.
yeah.
Okay.
Hey, Golden Age,
Hi, Golden Age.
Happy New Year.
Hey, hey, Noreen, how's it going? Noreen.
Yes, and don't forget the thumbs up, everybody.
Wait, congratulations.
Looks like we have 16 people here right now.
Stop there.
Greg wants to know if you have to be special to be on the special wheel.
Greg. Yes, Greg, we're going to have a small wheel. We're going to call it the special wheel for the special people. It's going to be a smaller wheel, though. You got to be special. All right. Welcome in, everybody. How's it going? Out of town. I'll send you the tracking number shortly. Oh, hey, Chris. What's out of town? I mean, you're out of town. So you're talking to me. You're talking to me. What the hell? Alrighty, radiola. Round one. Winner, Mateo and Mary. Round number dos. Oh, hey, Angela. How's it going? How you doing?
Hey, Angela.
Hey, Angela.
Do we have Angela's number? Does Angela have numbers?
Hey, Annie.
Annie.
Book
Annie,
club.
Annie.
I
What you up
learned
to, Annie?
something
You
new.
okay? Annie, you
What
okay?
did I learn?
Just who have numbers?
Alright.
Angela. Didn't you get numbers last time? What'd you learn new?
Many brands has miniature books. You can get miniature books. And it comes with a magnifying glass. Now I have to go get some.
Oh, I thought you were talking. You found a way for body disposal.
What?
Yes,
I thought you were going
Angela
to tell us
does
you found a
have
new way for
numbers.
body disposal.
I have numbers for Angela Precious World.
Greg is asking Annie if she has numbers.
Well, yeah, I have numbers, Greg. Oh, you mean new numbers?
We
No,
did.
I'd like to change my numbers tonight. So I will wait until next week. Do I have to pick new numbers?
No, you
No.
can keep them.
We're keeping ours.
I'll just keep the ones I got until next week, and then I'll think about it. I don't think I'll change them.
Do you have
Why don't you think
Angela's
about it?
numbers? Now?
If you think about it before next week, and then you can come in and say, "Oh, these are my new numbers."
That's what I mean.
But it's not what you said, though.
But it's what I meant.
That's what
And
she
you said, "I'll
said.
think about it until next week."
I
No,
understood her.
I will be thinking about it, and if I want to change them, I'll change them next week.
No, you should think about changing it before next week.
Oh my God.
John.
John, do you have Angela's numbers?
Thank you, Joe. Just change that.
I don't think I do. You know what? I think I should start writing people's numbers down. I don't
Oh,
think.
that's what I do.
I love how they're
I need
giving
me
us
and
our
Bobby.
weather updates.
No, I don't.
Seriously.
Oh,
We could get between 1 and 15 inches of snow. Maybe. It's looking that way. But we're
Man,
going
you
to get
know,
a quarter of an inch before the snow starts. And I'm sitting there going, come on. If they can't get closer than that, why even say it?
are you ready
I
for the numbers?
I should have been a meteorologist.
Are you ready for her numbers?
Yeah, sure.
16, 19,
Why am I writing
39.
them down?
I don't know. So you have them. Do you put them in the description box?
Whose numbers?
Oh,
Angela's
right.
Precious World.
Oh, okay.
So we got 16, 19, 39, 48, 52.
16, 19, 30.
38
39,
Yeah.
or 39. Sorry.
48, and 52.
I got the 8 and the 9 mixed up.
There you go.
Are we doing just 5 ball? Yes.
How many balls do you
Do you
want to
have-
draw?
Do we have Golden Age? I don't know.
Exactly, Beth.
Norena has her numbers. Yes, we have her numbers for her.
They stretch everything.
Yes.
They're in the chat.
Jeanette, I don't want to tell you, hon. I'm hoping we don't get it, to be quite honest with you. I hope it goes north of us. Because I don't want no ice. I don't really want any snow either, but I really don't want any ice. I'd rather have snow.
All right.
Ice.
Let's go. Round dose. Go. 67. 17. 22. 41. 9. 73. 18.
There we go.
17, 18, 21, 23, 67. Yes, you're correct, Noreen. That's what they are. Those are your numbers. 24. 14. 2. 44. 32. 3. 27. 6. 48. 8. 8. 52. 58. 21. 39. 43. 75. I got 3 numbers already.
I've got
70.
3. I've got 3 on one and 1 on the other.
30. Greg, is one of your numbers. 16. 54. 46. 59. 49. 1. 12. 5. Way to go, Larry. 7. 36. 23.
I've got 1 to
63.
go. I got it. Bingo.
60,
I got
65.
it. It's bingo. I already got it. Dang it.
Relax.
I had 1 to go.
You ready for these numbers?
Sure.
3, 23, 43, 63, and 73.
Does anyone else have bingo?
Thank you.
Good job, Connie.
Thank you.
That one was horrible.
Way to go, Connie.
Thank you.
2, 2, and 1.
Wow.
So does that mean if I actually get pulled on the wheel, I have to make myself some cards?
Yes.
It's okay. I make them for myself all the time. Because I send out cards too. Thank you, guys.
Yes, I still have the thank
Mandy
you
was
card.
1 away.
I'm in my order.
Awesome. I hope you liked it.
I did.
Cool.
I have it. Actually, it's actually sitting on my desk. Properly.
Awesome.
So I can look at it. Because it's pretty.
Thank you. I like pretty things. I also have some that are more geared for men too.
Really?
And you got to go and fix the furnace.
Say what?
Well, why? You should fix the furnace before winter, Greg. What'd you
Who's
do?
yarn? Who's got yarn?
Probably a thermocoupler.
We weren't going to show yarn.
Who's got yarn?
I bought some yarn this week, black and white.
Why not?
But I ain't going to show it to you because you guys know what black and white yarn looks like. See? I bought this. It's black. And then I bought a white one.
How's your project doing though?
Oh,
How's your project doing though? How far along are
okay,
you?
okay.
How many panels you got done?
That many?
This many?
Oh yeah, that's good. How many you got there? 12? A dozen?
No, I have more than that. I have 1, 2,
Baker's dozen?
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, and I'm halfway done with 18. And I only need 33.
Connie, you know that hat and cow combo you made?
Yeah.
You and your husband. Did you see everybody on Facebook is looking for that pattern? It's all over Facebook, people looking for it.
Really? I made that up. I just saw a picture and just created
they
it.
posted a picture and said, does anybody have a pattern for this?
I can tell them what I made, what I did.
It's on crochet.
What?
Crochet all the
hat cowl one?
Mm-hmm. There's not a lot of
There's
patterns.
lots of patterns for them. I've seen them out there.
Well, yeah, but
I've seen patterns on Etsy. I've seen patterns on like paid patterns on Etsy. But there are free patterns. I think there's a free pattern on Ravelry, and I think there's one over on Yarn Inspiration as well.
I couldn't find it when I was looking, so I just figured it out and just made it. And I've made 3 of them now. But mine, I put a collar.
Wait, Beth bought yarn.
What the hell? What'd you buy?
What the hell, Beth? I haven't bought any yarn at all this year.
Joe already
I'm
knows
doing
what I
good.
bought.
I did. Well, I
I
bought white and black yesterday.
I already bought
And
yarn
then-
this year.
And then I'll be like, okay, I haven't bought any yarn this month. And then it'll work down to I haven't bought any yarn this week.
Oh,
And I have money
I'm
yarn
going-
today. Okay, I have money yarn today.
Tell you
a week from
Yarn that
Sunday.
at Walmart, don't go on Amazon and buy this because it's like way higher on Amazon than it is at Walmart.
Okay, so a week from this Sunday, when I have to go up and pick up my husband from the airport, about 3 blocks from the airport is a Hobby Lobby,
So
and I'm going to Hobby Lobby to get some yarn.
I'm just gonna go early and wait on his plane, and then to kill time, I'll have to go in Hobby Lobby because what am I gonna do? I
Exactly.
totally understand.
Well, I hope it's a sale week at that time.
If not, I won't get yarn. I'll get something else because I'll get like paints or something, canvases, or because they always have canvases on sale too.
She bought 3 mandalas. Well, that's not too bad.
That's awesome.
You get it at
Yeah.
Walmart. You get it at
I
Walmart.
technically
They're
only
only
bought
like,
these.
yeah, if you get them at Walmart, they're what, $6?
Yeah.
That's not bad.
I think it will be. I'll have to check. I don't know if all the Hobby Lobbies have their sales on the same week.
I think they go by regions because each store is in a different region, or the way they do it here, or district, or whatever they want to call it.
Mm-hmm.
Grocery stores are regions. I'm assuming those stores are the same way.
Yeah.
That they consider different regions.
Oh, they're $5 there. Yeah, I think they're like $5.98 here, or I think I don't know. I just pick one when I need one.
Well, I'm gonna have to teach my sister to read yarn labels. Well, she bought this same yarn but a different color.
Shoot. It's
And-
this week.
Like, what size hook do I use? And it's right on the front of the label. I just saw it.
Okay, I'm not going to be buying yarn next week.
Aw,
It's this week.
Lydia,
Why?
you won last week. You won the spin. So who was taking care of all that, John?
You
to
won.
get
You won the
everybody else?
December spin, so we're gonna have to
Yes.
get your.
mailing address and name.
Okay, email me. Hold on a sec.
I didn't mean to interrupt you, Connie. I just wanted to say that before we forgot.
No, it's okay because I wanted to say something to Lydia. She needs to email me because I need to find out what theme she wants her cards to be and a color theme. And like if does she want it to be a birthday?
All occasion.
I want the occasion, and then I want a color theme.
I do know that in the chat the other night, somebody had mentioned and wanted to know if you were going to do any blank one, the ones that was blank inside, so they could write what they wanted.
That's what I'm
I
doing.
do.
That is what I'm doing. For Christmas, I put the salutations in it, but for these, I don't.
Yeah, I did because I asked for like every day, just grab a card and write what you want in it.
Mm-hmm.
Spirit's a good one.
I read
I haven't-
Sprint for some reason. I didn't see you said Spirit, and I've read Sprint.
Oh,
Sitting there going,
yeah, I haven't used a mandala since I was working on Michaela's with the sequins.
So there is my email address, Lydia, so you can send that to me.
It's a good thing you're in book club.
What? Sorry, on Fridays I do book club. I have for the last 3 years.
Yeah,
Unless-
I told Lydia at Dawn's that she had won, but I didn't hear anything back. Maybe she just didn't see it. I don't know.
And Lydia, as soon as I have that information, your cards will ship out within 2 days. And I will send you a tracking number.
And then since Connie's getting your address, you can send it out to the rest of us.
Yes, since each of us is going to send a little something, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yes.
Because I already had an idea what I was going to send.
I got an idea what I'm going to send too. I'm not
Cool.
going to tell anybody.
Well, I wouldn't tell anybody, but I know people like certain color themes, and if they want birthday or happy anniversary or sympathy or whatever, thanks, or I have some really cute summer cards too that I do. Just saying.
Sumner.
Summer. Or at least they have a summer theme. They can be
Summer
any
good.
occasion. Yeah, that's true.
Summer, spring, summer, winter.
Summer, autumn, summer, fall. Summer, be quiet. No. I'm kidding.
Call your own damn numbers.
Okay, I'll call my numbers.
Lydia wants to know if she has to email you too, John.
No, I'll get your address from Connie. And then we'll
Yeah.
throw into a mailing.
You can give it to the rest of us.
I'll give it to the rest of them. Just send me the email as soon as you can, and then I'll just give it to them with your address and the information. I'll give it to them.
Because rather than
Found out
just one gift from one person,
that-
you're getting a gift from all of us.
my husband's family has a cousin.
Welcome back.
Yes, I think she has the prettiest name in the world. I love it. But it's Stormy Summer Rains. And I was like, oh my God, that's a pretty name.
I like that.
I liked it too.
It's
Welcome
unique.
back, Greg.
You're going to stick your kid with a name, make it a name that's pretty, or it's,
Yeah, that's kind of cool.
Okay,
Welcome back,
so
Greg.
I got two cousins. One's named Sunshine and one's named Rain.
Cool.
yeah.
Well, like I have a granddaughter named Zaylee Ray. I think that is a cool name.
Yeah, and it's not what I've ever heard. But see, my mom had a name that nobody could pronounce her name. Nobody ever spelled her name right. And I've never heard anybody else with her name.
What's that?
Lanola.
Oh, I've heard of that before.
Lanola.
Lanola. Okay, I have a niece. My husband says his sister was on drugs when she named her baby because her name is Jadisha.
Okay. Isn't that like an Indian name? Like
Nope.
because it sounds. I've heard the name. I've
Nope.
read the name.
It's not a name.
What is it?
It was a character, not a name, but it was a type of a character on a show she saw. So it was like a creature, and that was the name of the creature. And it's Jadisha. We just call her D or Disha, but it's Jadisha.
I'm with him. I think she was on drugs.
Well, so Carrie named her son Jory after a character on out of some book, and then I know 4 Jorys. It's not a common
Jory.
name, but I know.
No, but
I know
I've
4 of
known Jories before, a few
Yeah.
Jories, but I've never ran into a Jadisha.
No, me either.
Now, I got a cousin. Her name is April June, but she was born in May. Figured the math on that one.
That's awesome. I have a niece that was born on April 1st, and her name is April.
Hey, Beth says I have a granddaughter, Autumn Rainey.
That's
asked why
cool.
they gave her a stripper name. LOL.
Wow.
Oh. Okay, Lydia.
What is today? Friday? I probably won't get anything out until Monday or Tuesday.
It's Friday because we're doing
Same
bingo
for
on
me.
Friday.
And
Friday
that depends
bingo?
on whether or not we get that storm. Because
Yeah.
he's already
But
in
I'll have
a
to,
historic place that I told him if the snow is more than 6 inches deep, he's not going to work because I ain't driving through it.
yeah, because I'll have to bag it up and then I give it to my ex because he does it through pirate ship, makes it cheaper.
I do it through pirate ship, but I have a labeler here, and I do everything, and then I just go down right down the street, and there's the post office 2 blocks away. So
I just give it to him with the name and address, and he takes care of it and tells me how much it was, and
Mm-hmm.
just give him the money for it, and he mails it.
I could also use that.
So, Greg, what do you have to do to your furnace every week to fix it?
Yes, I'm also curious.
She goes, the mother was confused, and my son shushed me.
Greg has to polish the flame sensor.
Yuck.
Well, why don't you just get a new flame sensor? Actually, Greg, why don't you polish it and then? No, I can't. Never mind. See, I can't. My flame sensor is like inaccessible. I pretty much have to pull my whole furnace apart to get to my flame sensor. That's why I had to call the guys to come and do it on a day when I was at work. It took them about 2 hours to do it.
Lydia, I don't see the email yet. I don't know if you sent it. Ouch.
Well, she said she was going to email you like 3 minutes ago. It may not have come through yet.
I know.
Jeanette is going to bed. She's hurting tonight. I hope you feel better soon.
Night, Jeanette.
Hope so
We
too.
cross our fingers that storm does not hit us. It hits somebody else. And I know that's mean, but I really don't want to deal with it.
Greg says the furnace guy is in Mexico right now.
Good place to be right now.
This is name Juan.
Crap. Did he turn me under? I hope he turned on the lights under the house because I ain't crawling under there.
Well, they finished pounding on my house. Now all they have to do is put my 4 windows back in.
They'll do some pounding on that as well.
Yeah, but it won't be as much. I mean, literally, I had stuff falling off the walls. I had to grab them and take a bunch of other stuff off the walls because they were going boom, boom, boom. I'm like, oh my gosh.
A furnace guy can vacation in Mexico in the wintertime, and I can't. I got to stay here and polish my flame sensor. That sounds bad.
Beth, I went to school with a girl named Rainey.
So did I. Actually, my granddaughter's her gymnastics instructor, her name was Rainey.
So you're trying to say gymnastics, but you couldn't get it out. You say gym.
I was reading something at the same time.
Oh,
I honestly think that people with weather names should have weather jobs.
Well, my granddaughter's middle name is
girl named
Ray.
Winter.
Huh?
I worked with a girl named Winter. Her name was Winter Christmas.
Cool.
Had the prettiest white blonde hair you ever saw. She had beautiful hair. She's a sweet girl too. She's a nurse
Albino?
now. Huh?
She an albino?
No, she was just very she had really, really white blonde hair and very pale skin, but no, she wasn't albino.
You know, when I was a little kid, my hair was pure, almost pure white for a long time. And then it went strawberry blonde, stayed strawberry blonde till I was an adult. And then it started to go darker. But I still think it's considered like a dishwater blonde and gray.
I was born strawberry blonde.
I was born with black hair.
Has just
My hair was, when I was born, my hair was jet black. But by the time I was 6 months old, it was white, almost pure white.
My sister's hair was blonde when she was born with 2 black streaks down the back, and that's why we always called her Skunk.
Rude.
True, she's a stinker.
You're talking about your hot sister, right?
My only sister.
Yeah, your hot sister.
That's right. Also, my only sister. I don't think I would have survived more than one sister. That's the way both of my boys were, Beth.
That's the way my son was. He was a towhead. In fact, I had a daughter and a son that were towheads. And I guess I was too.
Oh, what?
A towhead.
What's a towhead?
It's white blonde.
A white blonde hair is.
I've never heard that expression.
I have.
I have my whole life.
Very common around here.
I was a towhead. I have a grandson. I mean, a daughter and a son who was towheads. I have 2 grandsons that are towheads.
And I never understand why. And it's TOW.
Yeah.
Towhead.
It's
A person with very light blonde or untidy hair.
White blonde?
Head of very light blonde or untidy hair. Billy had his towhead slicked down.
Mm-hmm. Learn something new every day, John.
Yeah, never heard of that before.
Well, you now have.
See, it's not a wasted day because you learned something new.
That's
Yeah.
right.
All something to remember that by.
Hey,
All right, Lydia, thank you.
something new. It's a good day.
Are we ready for more bingo?
Okay, Lydia.
Yeah,
said
hold
she-
on a sec. I gotta.
Honey.
Yeah, I got it.
The word towhead comes from the word tow, which refers to the fiber of flax, hemp, or jute that's prepared for spinning. Flax is usually golden color, so people with very light blonde hair, especially children, are sometimes called towheads. First recorded in the 19th century, for example, in 1884, a reference in Harper's Magazine described tow-headed children rolling about in the orchards. Oh, of course, it's American from the Mississippi.
Of course it is.
Term is commonly used in the Midwestern U.S., especially for islands in the Mississippi River. There's islands in the river. People
Yes.
live on islands in the river.
Yes, it's a very
Mhm.
wide river.
Yes.
Oh,
He questions all of us, Beth. We just educate him and move on. That's all.
The Mississippi is so wide that barges can float down it.
Yeah.
It's huge.
The Canal River has barges up and
Mhm.
down.
We got
So
ferries
does the Hudson River.
we got ferries in some of our rivers, and when they in the wintertime they freeze and you got ice roads.
Well, Mississippi River gets ice over it, but it's not solid. You can't walk.
Canal River is only frozen over once in the last 100 years, I believe.
Yeah, and even if it does get ice on it, it's not something you can go out on.
Oh yeah, like ice roads. I
Well,
don't
that's
like
the Great.
driving. I
That's
don't
the
like
Great
driving.
Lakes. The Great Lakes, you can.
No, rivers. It's a river.
Yeah.
And the thing is, the water's still flowing underneath of it, and it's sketchy. I do not like it.
Hey,
I
I
hate
want
it.
to ask you guys a question. Do you think the Great Salt Lake freezes?
No. Does it? I would think not
No,
because of the salt
no, but it
content.
gets really freaking cold because ice, like salt water, will freeze things quicker than ice water.
You're right. It does not freeze in this. It is bitter cold, but it does not
Slushy?
freeze.
Does it get slushy?
No.
But
Nope.
well, yeah, like the ocean. That's what I would figure.
There's still boats out there on the water. They don't have to pull the boats out of the water because it does not freeze. And it can snow right up on the shore, but if when the snow hits the water, it melts.
Yes, Larry. So one of the island's names is called Miles Island.
Yeah, it gets a little slushy on the edges where the snow hits it, but then it melts away. It
How
doesn't.
long is it?
How long is
How
what?
big is the island?
Oh, you're talking to
Giles Island. Giles?
Giles.
Well,
What
he
is it?
said
Miles or Giles?
I think it's
Giles. Giles is what he wrote.
Oh, Gilly's Island.
Okay.
no, if it was Chili's, it would be 2 L's.
Yeah.
And a G.
Yeah.
Not necessarily. Giles.
Yeah.
He mentioned
Giles.
Giles.
Yeah, she wrote it the same. It's just she just put a capital as he did.
I didn't get a nap today.
But John, you should have questioned why the water on the northern part of Great Salt Lake is pink.
Because
It's
of the brine shrimp.
literally bright.
Because of the brine shrimp.
No,
No, it's the mineral content of the water. Has something to do with the minerals.
it is. It does.
That's like that. Hold on a sec. Okay, I got one more thing to look up here.
I know where you're talking about, where the brown water meets the blue water and it does not mix.
Yeah.
I can't
Nope.
think of where it's at.
No. There's a geyser.
That's a
In
geyser.
Yellowstone.
What?
Yeah.
Yes.
The Grand Prismatic Spring in Yellowstone.
Yes.
Yes.
Because of the mineral deposits in it, right?
Mhm.
Right.
There's some beautiful, beautiful things to see in Yellowstone.
I just thought it was pretty cool. I'd like to go see it sometime.
It's totally worth the trip. I'll be honest with you.
I hope I don't get shot and go to the train station.
I was a kid back then, and I still remember that. I remember Yellowstone. It was so beautiful. And all of the bison.
The bison? Is that what you said?
Yeah, all the bison. Since John said we don't have buffalo.
Yeah, they're bison, even though we call them buffaloes.
Thanks, Crispin. It didn't help me much.
Well, see, there were buffalo in North America, but they are now more commonly known as bison. Because there
So
used to be some 500,000 plains buffalo, but they got killed off. There are actually 30 buffalo in Yellowstone, and there are, and their numbers are around 3,000. So there actually are plains buffalo in Yellowstone, and there's about 1,000 plain buffalo in free ranging in Canada, and I know there's some wood buffalo as well.
Where do
wood
you
buffalo.
think I've seen the buffalo, John?
Yes, but they're not buffalo. They're bison. That's what I'm saying, though.
You said they're commonly called bison, but they're buffalo.
No,
they
but they're
are
not buffalo. But they're
they're
not buffalo.
bison.
Because all the buffalo were killed because the
I
Americans
have
killed off all
honestly
the buffalo.
never heard anyone call them bison. Everybody always calls them buffalo.
They can do either. Okay, so the Antelope Island on the Great Salt Lake, they have bison / buffalo, a whole giant herd of them. They did a roundup on 2024 to count them. What was their numbers? I'm not seeing the number. Got to go to another stupid website.
Mary,
They did 3 roundups in 2024 because they have antelope out there and other stuff too. But they've got a huge herd out there. Yeah. But I was going to show you the picture of the pink water on the Great Salt Lake. How can I do this?
Okay. Here you go. The term buffalo is commonly used to refer to bison in America, even though bison are not actually buffalo. This is due to a mistaken identity by European settlers who encountered the bison and thought it was similar to the Asian and African buffalo. The name became popularized by the song Home on the Range and the Buffalo Nickel. So the differences are their humps, the heads, the horns, the beards, the coats, the habitat, because bison are native to North America and parts of Europe, while buffalo are native to Africa and Asia. So therefore, there are no buffalo in North America. They are all
so
bison.
when you sing "Oh, Give Me a Home with a Buffalo Roam," we're in a different country.
Well, no, because the thing is because the early European settlers that came here called them buffalo, but they were mistaken and they were bison.
They
That's
do
like
look quite like buffalo.
they don't
Okay.
because the horns, the head, the hump, they're totally different animals. That's like a zebra and a horse.
Here is some images of the
Sorry,
pink water.
it's like a horse and a camel.
Yeah.
Okay, that's better. A zebra and a horse is pretty.
Here's some of the
It's like
pictures
a horse
of
and
the
a camel.
pink water in Great Salt Lake. See that? And see that chasm that's the road that they can go up to the Antelope Island. So one side's pink and one side's a greenish blue. And there's some other images. And it's all natural.
That's because they put dye in the water.
No, they do not. I've been there. They do not.
John's just doing that to pull your leg.
I can make jello like that. I can make jello like that.
Yeah, but look at this picture right here. This one where right there where the water on this side. The water's blue and then it turns pink as it moves. And there's the roadway and it's blue on I've been on that road. And the water's blue on one side and pink on the other.
Why does it come from India TV news? It doesn't even sound like American.
But that's just who was broadcasting it. Because it says Great Salt Lake. Utah's Great Salt Lake.
Americans don't. Okay. Americans don't care about it, but the Indians do.
Well, the people in Utah care about it. Talk about it all the time. They take us out there when we're kids on field trips to see the pink water.
That was the ATs.
Hey, Jen.
Hey,
Hey, what are we
Jen.
talking about?
Hey, Jen.
Hey, Jen.
Hey, let's do bingo.
Let's do bingo.
Bingo.
I'm trying to. What are you talking about? Oh,
No,
up top there? Because it's
No.
rainbow. Because it's
I
rainbow.
didn't say
and
rainbow.
It's glowing.
I
All the
didn't
different
say
colors.
rainbow.
No, Beth. Beth is.
Oh. She's singing.
Beth has the B7 flashes.
It does in between
She's
games.
singing all right.
Changes color.
Oh, sorry, Chris. Chris said the B7 that blinks after bingo is confusing. Or here, I'll fix that for you, Chris. There, it won't blink anymore for you.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Oh, it was because it was
No
changing
blinking.
colors.
Yeah, it was changing all the rainbow colors. There, I fixed you.
Thank you, Connie.
You're welcome.
24,
I sent it to all of you.
Okay.
27, 22, 1, 75, 58, 65, 42, 4,
Of course, I need a last
9,
round.
9, 63, 31, 28, 19. Do you guys know what yesterday was, by the way?
It's
It
a
was
second.
the anniversary of my dad's death.
What other significant day was it for you, John? Pride Week bingo.
It was Greg's wife's birthday yesterday.
A month before my brother's birthday? Oh, the baby, Lorelai's little sister will be here on Monday.
Awesome.
I didn't have her this week because I didn't want to send germs home to her mommy when she's got a C-section looming up. Didn't think that would be nice.
True.
Andrew called her and he goes, Mom's sick. And she goes, well, I don't want the baby around her and get all those germs. And he said, that's what Mom just called to tell me, that she didn't want the baby because she didn't want to send something home to you. Oh. You know, because I'm nice and think about other people.
So, John, what was yesterday?
I'm looking for it just clicked in. It rang a bell on me for a reason.
Oh, okay.
I looked it up, and it's not what what I thought
Not
it
what you
was.
thought. I wasn't going to, but I'm going to have to.
Oh, right. It was National Science Fiction Day.
Oh,
Oh,
well, cool.
cool. Didn't know that.
Me either.
And the birth of Isaac Asimov. There you go.
Cool.
Just saying.
Yeah, in 1997, on January 2nd, my dad died. And then on 2 weeks and 2 days later, my husband's dad died. Same year.
That's the way my dad and my father-in-law, they were 11 days apart when they passed away.
Yeah.
But
So
but also the importance of yesterday
Yes.
was that it shapes our experiences, memories, and lessons learned, influencing who we are today and guiding our decisions for tomorrow.
No.
Awesome.
Should,
Yeah.
but it doesn't. Because look, we just keep repeating history.
History always repeats itself, regardless.
Exactly.
18.
And I was gonna say, let's do it. Hurry up! I want my
38.
numbers. My numbers.
32. 5. 41. 13. 12. 7. 30. 16. 49. 11. 70. 61. 66. 72. 50. 21. 14. 26. 2. 54.
Bingo.
Well,
Ann loves to crochet.
Yep. I only had 2 on one and 1 on the other.
One on one. I needed 1 on one and 2 on the other one.
Well, this I only had 2 and 1. 3 total. Period. Awesome, Anne. Congrats.
I had 4, 4, and then Zach had 1.
We need to know
Ann
type of
loves her bingo.
influence. That's kind of cute. So what did I miss while I was in book club? Anything good?
We just was talking.
I
You
forgot.
came in right after we went live.
Oh, okay. Well, all I got was I haven't said get in here.
That was Ann loves to crochet. Her numbers were 7, 11, 21, 28, and 30.
Yep.
Yep.
Does anybody else have a bingo?
Doesn't
It's
look
about
like
time
it.
another fellow Canadian won bingo. Say it.
It's 6 of one, 18 of the other. Where are you now, Greg? Greg says y'all were talking shit about me.
He was.
Greg was
Nobody else.
under his breath.
Greg's always talking shit about me.
So, Greg, I was watching the show the other day, and I saw that you were on somebody else's panel. What's up with that? Huh?
He's wanted to go on somebody else's channel.
No. He wasn't on their channel. He was on the panel.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
He goes on your wood panel sometimes.
He was on the panel with an American and a Cuban and an Englishman.
You're allowed to do whatever you want, Greg. He's just giving you a hard time.
Damn Skippy, Greg. John likes to pick.
Well, you can be over there all you want, but if I'm live, you can't be on their panel. Just saying.
This is round 4.
Round 4, 61, 1, 13, 41. This isn't a fast round, by the way.
No
Thanks
shit.
for letting us know.
It does sound like a joke, eh? 3. 59. 55. Yeah, 54. Yeah, Greg, the joke is, okay, there was this Canadian, this American, this Cuban, and this Englishman. They don't really have anything in common. 3 are woodworkers. 2 of them talk about music all the time. 1 works in a shop. But he was in his bed, but he was in his living room. 22. 43. The only reason I know that because I was watching the show too. 49. 6.
Now I want to know what channel it was so I can go on there and look.
42.
Christine?
46. 23. 53. 35. 65. Unbelievable. 25. Give me another 5. Give me another 5. 27. Not so much for that streak. 44. 52. 16. 4. 62. 17. 50. 64. 10. 24. 71. 2. 21. 70. I got 4. I got 4 numbers.
Nail that bingo.
Bingo.
Yep.
Man, I have one more to go again. That
I had
seems to be
one
the
number.
last couple of weeks.
Demetra.
Congratulations, Demetra. Let us have your numbers, please.
Two,
Does
4,
anybody else
6,
have a bingo?
24, 42.
That's good.
Beth, are your numbers doing any better?
2, 4, 6, 8. Who do we appreciate? Man.
Ooh. A mystery spin. Ooh.
What is a mystery spin?
It blanks
That's-
everybody's name out. You don't know until it finalizes. See? You don't know anybody's name. Ooh.
Nope, no faster. I've got 3 cards to keep up with.
Faster. You got somewhere to be?
La, 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 la.
You got somewhere to be, Chris? We can go faster.
No, I can't get her to keep up with that one.
Oh, come on. You can
Nah,
do
relax.
it.
$17. 55. 64. 68. Oh, that's right. Okay. 28. 56, 2, 22, 59, 27, 34.
Whoa. Stop that. You know what? Oh,
She
56,
said her meds were kicking.
2,
Her meds were kicking in. I had to give her a hand. She's slowly dropping around.
22, 59, 27, and 34. Okay.
Carry on.
9, 14, 4, 54.
14,
Ready
4,
to go.
4.
What?
Chris said 3 to go.
7, 25, 13, 47. 36, 72, 60. 12, 3, 53.
2, 60, 12.
It's looking for. She's got 2 to go now. 63, 16, 48, 35.
1 to go.
16, what was it? 63,
26, 5, 49, 20.
Nope.
26.
70, 65, 69, 29.
I think.
Come
And,
on, Chris. 43,
and
62,
I said bingo.
18.
Whoa.
I got a bingo.
I
I got a
said
bingo.
bingo.
I got a bingo.
Mine was 5, 16, 28, 56, 72.
Perfect. Mine's
1 to
3,
go on
4,
both cards.
34, 27, 34, and 43.
Good to go.
And like I got it on, I think it was 5. Way back. I don't know about the other cards. Maybe I didn't get that one. I didn't have that one, so nope.
La, 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 la. Chris K says 2, 3, 7, 20, and 59.
that's good.
Well, see, that's how I got to call your numbers from now on, then, Chris. Right?
That was, what did she call it? Bingo? And what number was it? 20 or 59? Hers was back there too.
Mm-hmm. She just had to catch up.
Yeah, mine was on 5. I don't know what John's was on.
I have Bing Bing, but no O's.
I had mine on 40. I had mine on 43.
43. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So does Chris K get one too?
Yes, doesn't she?
Yeah, her numbers are there. She got hers 6 numbers ago on the 2. So 7 numbers ago.
Beth
No, wait,
said I
that
had
was back to the
bingo
beginning.
too.
So
Beth said I had Bing
43.
too.
No, she had Bing.
Yeah,
Bing, not
Bing.
bingo.
Yeah, we had the Bing, but we
So
didn't have O.
Chris got her bingo on 20. So yeah, she got her 7 numbers ago then. Perfect. You're up there too. John, Joe, and Chris K. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, what's going on now? Working on. Andy, what are you working on?
Me?
Yeah,
John?
you.
Okay. Well, answer when I ask. I am working on
What do you work?
a scrap in crime blanket Friday night.
Oh yeah. What? What's it look like? How's it working? How's it going for you?
It is the stitch he was doing for the hat. I just started it last week, so I'm using the same stitch for this. But it's good at what I've decided, since it's all scraps. That's why it's called a scrap in crime.
Cool.
We'll do a solid and then a variegated and a solid and variegated, because I got tons of both. And can tell you what colors are going in there, whatever my hand
Go.
grabs when it gets down the basket.
How long is it? Did you count your stitches?
It's 100. It's 150 stitches with a J hook.
200.
I'm gonna say
It's a good size.
4.5 feet, four almost 5
63
foot.
to 72 inches.
No, it's not 7. It's not 6 foot. It's about 4.5, 5 feet. It's just gonna be like something to throw over the back of the couch.
Okay, so 60 inches.
No, 60 inches would be for a blanket.
Well, how big is 60
King
inches?
size bed.
It's
I
not
will
5
never
feet.
make a blanket for my bed. I have a king size bed. I'm not making a crocheted blanket that big. That would take me the rest of my life. I know what my limitations are. I get halfway through it and give it to my
I
sister.
wouldn't. Just use that
No, 'cause you don't get up early enough.
use that number 20 yarn.
No.
Use
You
that arm
like-
knitting yarn.
Understand?
No.
Yeah, you could do it like no time. You could do it in no time.
Wait a minute.
Yeah.
No, thicker than that.
Yeah. Good night. See you tomorrow
I
afternoon.
think 2 of these would probably do a good size blanket. But I'm just gonna that's for later on. This is for now. I'm not starting more than I can finish this year. That is one of the things I have decided. I'm gonna try to do at least 2-3 hats a week, if not more, depending on how I feel, and work on my blanket once a week, because we do it only on Fridays.
That's
Oh.
awesome, Greg.
Greg said his daughter is a set designer for a couple of true crime dramas filming in Winnipeg right now. Cool. But
Yeah,
I'm just.
I was
I'm
gonna
a
say that is nice looking yarn. Like what it's called cover. It's called no. Your yarn. It's called Cover Story. Where'd you get that at? I've never heard of that.
They,
Walmart.
do, they have them there. They're on, usually at my store, they're on in cap, and they're those great big ones, right?
Yeah.
I'm
It's-
thinking
they
about
don't have
mine.
them at mine. Not at mine.
I'm thinking about getting one.
They're good. I've bought them before. I had to order them.
Mm-hmm.
They're a 6. I think a 6 bulky. Is that what it said?
Yeah.
A 6 super bulky. Supposed to use a size 13 hook or an N. Which I won't use a hook that big, because I don't think you need a hook that big. I think you could use a J on that and it would still be nice and drapey. But
You
that's
know
just,
what? You know what I've decided I need a new one of? I'm sure you guys have noticed what I'm wearing almost every night.
Your
And you, huh?
your headphones?
No, I'm talking about clothes.
Oh.
And you see it sometimes in my paintings. I have this flannel shirt. It's my house shirt. I don't wear robes. They're too hot. So I wear this house shirt. But it's starting to fall apart. I've had it for 40 years.
Yeah, and just as it's starting to get really comfortable, that never fails, but it happens every single time.
Yeah, my pockets are... Okay, so in my pockets I have certain things. So I have my gloves. They're usually on this side. I have to put them on this side because what I have in this pocket was falling through the hole. So I had to switch pockets.
Now you sound like me.
And my kids hate this shirt.
Oh,
Well, two of them hate it. And they're like, just stop wearing that thing. I'm like, no can do.
I'm
Well,
Maritza.
I'm Ritza.
I have a nightgown that Bill calls my mad gown because usually I'm in a bad mood when I wear it. And I pulled it out the other day and I was like, oh man, I got to break a new one in. He said, why? And I held it up and I said, because I can read the newspaper through this. It's time for it to go.
I know.
So, and
It's just
you keep them for so long that you know you're never going to find another one like
well,
it.
the thing is, well, I'm not because I don't know what this doesn't feel like my husband's flannel shirts, and it doesn't feel like my flannel shirts. It's a different. The texture's different, and I love it. And I never button it up. And it has pocket buttons on the pockets, but I shove the flaps in because they have flaps. I shove it in, and I always have the arms folded up to my elbows.
To your knees?
Yeah, to my knees.
Better.
Your knees. Your arm knees. They're called arm knees, by the way. Arm
My arm knees.
Your knees, yeah.
So, but I love this shirt.
Okay, so if you don't use the flaps, why don't you just cut them off? If you don't button your pockets up, just grab a stitch ripper and just
It's just
cut
there.
them off.
Don't worry.
Because I think the fabric is so old that it would just tear. Put holes in it.
Yeah.
I can stick my finger through one spot right there. My pinky. See, it goes through.
Well, don't. That's where your pen's supposed to go. That's where your pen goes.
No, that's not a pin. I can see the stitches that was there. That is too small.
No, no.
My little tiny pinky went through it.
Yeah, Mary, I think all of us have that one item that we just wear completely to death because it's just so comfortable. But yeah, if I'm sick or in a bad mood, that's the nightgown I always put on, and I'll wear it all day. And my son hated it. He was like, "You have such nice pajamas in there, Mom." And I was like, because he buys me pajamas every year, and I was like, "I know, but I'm not in the mood to wear those tonight."
I would say that was a pencil thing, but I can see where the holes were. So it used to be stitched up. Because even the pocket is coming off. But it's mine.
Yeah.
But I have to do something about these holes. You want to know why there's holes in this pocket? I'll tell you why.
I'll be back in a few.
Because I don't write this second, but I usually have screws in this hole. Or in this pocket.
Not going there. Nope.
Wow,
nope,
wow,
nope,
wow, wow,
nope,
wow.
Nope, John. Not that kind of show. Don't go there.
Screws in my pocket that caused the hole. Yeah.
That's what she said.
That's what I said. I didn't mean to though. Yeah.
Glad I wasn't drinking anything at that point.
Thanks, Greg.
Yeah. Do you see how we have corrupted poor Connie so terribly?
Are you sure?
Not really, but I was trying
I
to
didn't think
Other
so.
way around.
Well, I know you all corrupted me because I was sweet innocent when I met y'all. I was just so quiet and shy. Never told
Your nose is growing. I've always been innocent. Are you kidding?
I am innocent.
I am too.
Never been caught, therefore I am innocent. You are innocent until proven guilty, and since I've never been caught, I've never had to be proven guilty, therefore I'm always innocent. It's all about perspective.
Okay, I only have 2 more rows to go on this one. This square.
more rows to go.
Why is it that the
You
urge
out
to
here.
paint walls only hits me in the wintertime when you can't paint your wall? I mean, you can, but I don't because the stink.
Because you sit around more times looking at stuff that annoys the crap out of you.
It's cold. Yeah, probably because I'm inside more when it's cold than I am when it's warm.
I always do the painting on my walls in the summertime.
That's what I mean. But it's in the wintertime that I'm sitting there going like, I really want to paint, and I don't like this anymore.
I've got a few more rooms I want to paint in this house. My bedroom is like a dark gray, and I think it's gross. So I'm going to paint it.
I hate painting my walls because I got to move everything out of the freaking room.
Yeah, I was just sitting there looking at everything. I'm gonna have to move to paint anyway. It's a lot of movement. It's still doable, but this room stays small. You have to paint one side and then move everything to the other side of the room because carrying it in and out down the hallway is.
Yeah, that's what I do.
Or just leave everything where it is, paint around it, and when you move stuff around, it'll actually look kind of cool. Like it'll look like abstract, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's a hard no. No way.
You never know.
John, as dusty as this house is, all I have to do is just take something down, and the paint has faded enough that the paint that's behind whatever's hanging there is going to leave the shape of it anyway. So that's abstract.
Yeah.
Beth, I will pray for her.
I'll keep her in my thoughts, Beth.
Yeah, fast. So she was 28 or something like that?
She's 28.
Yeah, what was the cause? Do they know?
Sometimes they just happen. But I would say, does she have high blood pressure?
If she's around Bash, she probably does.
Oh, that's mean.
That was bad.
Shame on you.
Are you tisking me?
Yes, I was. Very good at it. I have practiced. My sister called me today, and I feel really terrible, but where I was sick, I hadn't talked to her since Christmas Day. She called, and I was like, what you need? And she goes, I was calling to check on you to see if you're still alive. I was like, yes, but I just don't feel good. To get the birth control thing out of her arm. Yeah, because that can cause blood pressure spikes.
Mm-hmm.
Bill's sister had a problem with the one they put in her arm as well, where her blood pressure went sky high and they had to take it out.
So today, my husband flew to Utah. And you know how I worry about his water intake, right?
Yeah.
He got up at 3 o'clock in the morning. He drank a cup of coffee, which is not considered fluids because caffeine dehydrates you instead of hydrating you. Then on the airplane, he had 2 little tiny drinks of water, little cups. Then when he got to the hospital, he drank another cup of coffee. I finally got him on the phone after 6 hours. And I said, how much fluids have you took in? I look at him because we're FaceTiming. His whole lips are dry, all dry and crusty. I said, you get your butt back to Ashley's house and start drinking water. I said, you're going to end up in the hospital yourself. And so he thought he was a smart ass, and he went back and he had my daughter take a picture of him drinking water. Yeah.
I have to fuss at Bill constantly. Bill doesn't drink water.
Well, Ron takes Jardians. He doesn't drink water. He will dehydrate.
Bill doesn't like the taste of it. And I was like, I don't care. I literally, because he's got this crap that I had, and if you don't stay keep the fluids up, it just makes it worse when you're trying to get all that out of your head.
Mm-hmm.
I explained that to him. I said, the more you drink, I said, the thinner it gets, so you can get rid of it and not be sick for so long.
If he doesn't like straight water, just put the little sugar-free flavor packets in.
Nope,
It makes it taste better.
not for him. He doesn't even drink Kool-Aid. He literally drinks sweet tea. That's it. That's all he drinks. No milk, no juice, nothing like that. I did get him to drink 2 glasses of orange juice today. Told him he needed the vitamin C.
Right.
He's just a pain in the butt. That's all. He's just a huge pain in the butt.
So's Ron.
He don't listen. And then complains when he don't feel good.
Okay, round 6, last round. Ready to go?
Yep.
Excuse me. Yes.
Joe is
Even
not
though-
at her computer.
Joe is not in her
Even though-
computer.
Joe wanted 52 rounds tonight.
She did.
Yeah.
Wow.
Okay, we'll wait till Joe comes back then.
Okay, so here's the other one I got there. And I know we're not doing show and tell. Oh, it helped if I turned my camera on, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Other one.
I've seen that one. That one's pretty.
Oh,
I almost bought
it?
that. I
It
almost
like-
bought
like-
that yesterday.
Reached out and grabbed me by the face and was like, put me in your cart.
Yeah, I almost bought that yesterday.
One. I have that one. Same one.
It's so pretty. All those different colors. I think that's going to make really nice hats.
Yeah.
So
You're
we
thinking
should-
hat? I was thinking hat for mine too.
I'm always thinking hats when I buy yarn, John. That's my hats are my jam. That's if I'm looking at yarn, I'm like, how would that play out in a hat?
Same here.
Hey Jeff, welcome in.
Hey, Jeff.
What is that? See, mine's a Red Heart Super Saber stripes.
Yeah, it's the
That's
jungle
it.
stripes, and it's the neon stripe is what it's called.
That one right there.
Yep. That's
Yep.
it.
One. I mean, yeah, it's that
You know what we all need to do?
colors.
We all need to get one who doesn't have one, and let's all make a hat.
Yeah, it's a very simple hat.
Well, I just do the kind I usually do because that's my favorite way to make a hat.
And yes, and I have decided, well, I can make flat hats. I don't like hats made flat. For me, I prefer to do them in a round. Crochet.
Right. And I'm the opposite.
Okay, so that hat I made 2 weeks ago that I'm wearing at work now, I should find it's too small now. I need to make it. I need to add more rows to it, so it goes down further
Just
on my.
attach your yarn and go at it again.
I
That's what I was
figured
thinking about.
Like a brim or do like a rib to extend it,
I had a feeling that was gonna be the
Yeah.
case.
especially because you need something that comes down over your ears more. I was sitting here. We did laundry. I have crochet laundry. I'm sure Connie understands what I mean.
Mhm.
Everything
I understand.
crochet
I
goes in load. And as we were doing it, I have they don't have any of the baby's hats. And I was like, Andrew, I said, every single one of her hats is here. And he goes, well, you wasn't sending them home. And I was like, if I don't know she brought them, I don't know to send them home because she keeps them in her backpack. Then she takes them out of her backpack and puts them on her dolls here and then leaves them on the dolls and then goes home without a hat.
Mm. You need to give her some hats that stay at her house.
And well,
Oh.
these were supposed to stay at her house because I have hats for here. I've told Andrew that. I said, don't send her in a hat because and she has one that I always have in the car for
Hey Jeff, how's it going, man?
her. Jeff said he'll stick to wood turning.
Well, it's good to see you're actually turning more again now.
Okay, we're off because I look like crap.
I didn't want to say it.
I really, my face is swollen. My eyes are icky. I'm still not over this. I'm about 86% better.
We can hear it in your voice.
Yeah, I'm not as stuffed up as I was, and my throat is not so sore. But I will tell you this: I was sipping on scotch New Year's Eve, and it cut right through that stuff. I got up New Year's Day, and I was like, "Oh my God, I can breathe." And
Mhm.
Bill and I told Bill was drinking Jack, and I said, "Try some of the scotch," and he agreed. He's like, "Wow!" And it was so smooth it didn't burn. That's why I love Shivas. It's just a very smooth
Did
scotch.
he just say, haha, I'm old and crotchety?
Yeah.
Yep, that's what he said.
Isn't that. Okay, never mind. Never mind.
Nope, the T comes before the C in crotchety.
Yeah.
What do you think it said? I'm old and crochet.
No, not exactly. I thought that said something different. And I'm not going there.
Jeff, people think I'm weird, but I actually truly do love the smell of sawdust.
I love the smell
It,
of wood.
yeah, it's just there's just something you there's just something about it I love. Even like when you're out cutting wood for the wood burner and working in the wood, and just I love
Mm-hmm.
smell.
Me too.
It's kind of comforting smelling, I guess, is what I think that's what it is. It's just natural and there. I know I'm being weird.
I don't think so.
There's just some smells that, remind you of being a kid.
I love the smell of fresh baked bread. Oh,
Oh, yes. Yes. But I smell that all the time, so. But it never gets old. It's
no.
those smells that never gets old. Ooh. Now that is a wood to me, which I would say is very bougie, and I don't think I'll probably never smell it, but is it pretty? Hawaiian cypress. Or as my husband calls it, cypress. And no matter how many times I correct him, that's what he calls it. It's like, that is not how you pronounce that word. And then I get that you pronounce it your way, I'll pronounce it my way. And I said, okay, you old hick. It is so weird. We only grew up probably 40 miles apart. And the dialect from the two places that we grew up is so different.
Do you want to know how close I grew up to my husband from the time I was 8 until I was 11?
How far?
A block and a half away.
Did you know each other?
No, but I knew his brothers. He was too old for me at that time. He's 7 years older than me. But I beat his brother up, his one brother, because he annoyed me. And we found that out when Ron took me to his house to meet his family on the day he asked me to marry him. His whole family was there. They had 3 great big long tables across the living room and dining room and kitchen where all these people were sitting, and he introduces me as his fiance. And then afterwards, his mom brings out all the family photo albums, and I'm leafing through them. And I flipped a page, and I sat there and I was looking at the page, and I went pure white. And his mom goes, "What's wrong?" And I said, "That's me." And she goes, "What?" I said, "I'm in this picture." And that's when I realized that I had beat up his brother. I was in the front page.
I've beaten up.
Yeah. He irritated me because he was
Probably like it then.
No. He was he was being mean to another girl, and I stood up for her. That's what I normally did. So I beat him up.
I'm weird, Greg, because I can smell now only in the summertime, but I can smell diesel in the summertime, and it'll throw me back to my childhood when we lived in Arizona. Every single time.
I hate the smell of diesel.
If I'm behind a diesel vehicle, it gags me, and
Oh
I have
yeah.
to roll my windows up and turn on the air so it won't come in the car. But yeah, in the summertime, I can just get that whiff, and it's just that's what you smelled all the time because we lived on a trucking company compound in a shack, and
Hmm.
it sounds horrible, but it was so much fun. Get up in the morning and watch the Indians ride by on their horses through the desert, watch the sun come up wrapped in a blanket. the, the only thing that we really had to get used to is we had to hang our shoes from the rafters at night so the scorpions didn't climb in them. That was a little hard to get used to. And since me and David were the youngest, we'd have to wait till somebody older got up so they could get our shoes down for us.
You should have seen the way my grandson acted when we were down in Texas at my sister-in-law's house, and it was in the evening, and he saw something move across the house, and it was a bunch of tarantulas, and he came unglued. But tarantulas are not poisonous.
I don't care.
Movies and TV would like you to think so, but they're not.
No. I went to visit a friend of mine who had a tarantula as a pet, and it was in an aquarium, and the lid was off the aquarium because it would just like reach up and move the lid and get out whenever it wanted to.
Mm-hmm.
And I just like looking at it, and I was looking at her. I said, "What's in that?" She goes, "Oh, that's my spider." And I was like, "It's not in her." She goes, "Oh, it's on the couch behind you." And I got up and I left her house, and I never visited her again. I said, "You want to visit me? You come to my apartment."
See, so they said that the tarantulas have moved up through Oklahoma, and they're in Kansas now, and we saw a couple of them in our yard, and no big deal. I don't care.
I don't like spiders.
To me, those are not spiders. They're little, like, I don't know. They're spiders, but they don't look like a house spider, and I'm not afraid of them because they're not poisonous.
A spider's a spider. Spider's a spider. The only spider that's not true because daddy long-legged spiders do not bother me.
No, yeah, but did you know they're one of the most poisonous spiders?
Yes, but their mouth is too small to bite us.
Well, they can't. They don't have no way to put out the poison, so they have no little fangs or anything.
I've caught. I still will catch a daddy long-leg. I don't really particularly like touching them, but I will catch them and put them outside because they're very. I don't mind spiders outside where they belong, to eat insects. I just don't want them in my house.
Yeah.
To share. And I know we have spiders all through this house. You can't come in a house in West Virginia that doesn't have spiders. I don't give a shit how clean it is. You got spiders.
Here too.
Joe, are you back?
Yeah, I've been back for a little bit.
Okay.
Well, you should have said so. We're waiting to play bingo.
Oh, everybody's just talking, so.
But Joe, we are so glad you're back.
You missed me, didn't you?
I did.
Oh, Larry, itching powder. Oh, God, do I remember itching powder back in the 70s. My little brother pissed me off. Put it in his underwear and his socks. Never admitted to it.
You did now.
Buy itching powder?
I don't know if you can or not anymore.
Yeah.
So
Maybe
sorry, Ray.
Maybe at a gag store or something. Like Spencer's.
Yeah, it's not so funny when it happens to you.
Okay, we ready to go, John?
I'm ready when he's ready.
One more. It's a little past my bedtime, so I'll do one more round.
That's why we're trying to get it in before your bedtime.
I know. My husband's not here to say, Connie.
Good.
Yeah.
9.
Or like Bill.
46.
When will you come in? When you see me.
38. 32. 2. 37. 25. 6. 67. 65. 1. 7. 14. 71. I have no numbers yet at all.
I just barely got my first one.
50.
I have one. I have one.
Now I have
60.
2.
27. 21. 29. 51. 50. 43. 45. 18. 8. 13. 66. 4. 12. 47. 72. 73. 42. 33. 3. I need one number. 70.
I need two numbers on both.
63.
I need one number on one
20.
and 2 on the other. Bingo. You ready for the numbers?
Sure.
3, 23, 43, 63, and 73.
That's good.
Yep.
Craig, I thought that said bold tarantulas. I was like, aren't all tarantulas bold?
And I'm going to head out. 'cause
You
I
have
am
a good
tired.
night.
I have had a very long, long day. So, yes, I will see you guys all tomorrow.
All right. Have a good one.
All right, you too. Bye.
All right. There's our current wheel that we're looking at for all our winners from tonight. We got, what, 7 winners? 9 names on the board, on the wheel. The Wheel of Destiny. There you go. You know what? We need somebody named Destiny to come into the show.
That would be funny.
It would be her wheel. That's just funny. I know a Destiny. She should be my neighbor. You should go over and look. Can I come over and see your, what the hell? What she called them? They were tortoises. Can I see your tortoises? Tortoises.
Turd.
She couldn't say turtle. She couldn't say tortoise. Tortoises. And like, well, she'd come over all the time. And like, this is back when we lived like 3 blocks away. And she would just walk in the house, and sit in front of the aquarium and watch the tortoises. Like, Destiny, what are you doing? I'm just looking at tortoises. I said, does your mom know you're here? Yes.
Are you
And
sure your mom knows you're here?
she lived next door, right? And then Dee would come over like 5 minutes later. She goes, "Is Destiny here?" I don't know where she is. Yeah, she's sitting on the floor watching the turtles. Okay, you guys
Mandy
don't mind her
said she
being?
was close to him.
No, we don't mind her being here. She's quiet. And it's funny because when we moved here, she would bring her friends over, and she goes, "Oh, let's go look at the tortoises." So she'd bring her friends in to look at the tortoises and the turtles, and they're all like, "Ooh, look at all the toys." She goes, "No, they're not toys. They're collectibles. You can't play with them.
Don't play with those.
There's toys downstairs, but we can't go downstairs right now. But these are toys. They're collectibles. You can't play with them." I'm like, "That's right, Destiny. You're right. You're correct." Yeah. So we met.
Every single game, I was one away. Every single game.
Yeah, so she was close again.
Met her when she was. Well, how old was she? I think she was 3 when we met her. Now she's like, she's graduating high school next year.
They grow quick.
I know.
Did she still come over to see the tortoises?
She comes over Halloween. So she'll dress up. Like when she dresses up for Halloween, she'll come over here. Like, they do a special trip because they live across the city now, but they come over here. And actually, there's a lot of kids that we knew growing up that will come here just to our place just for Halloween to show us their costumes, and we can see how they're growing up, stuff like that. It's pretty
That's
cool, actually.
cool.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
that's cool.
sweet.
Hey, Robin, you're late.
Yep.
We're done.
A day late and $1 short.
Yep. You didn't win bingo. Did you even have numbers?
Yes, Robin has numbers. Played last week, I think.
She probably wants to change
Sure.
one.
New Year's Eve, I think. I'm not positive.
Yeah, Robin's got numbers.
Positive of much anymore.
Yeah, I have numbers for Robin.
Lydia won. Lydia won December's wheel spin.
Night, Larry.
Hi, Larry.
That's what I forgot to do. I was on a show the other day, and I remember saying that I was going to share out somebody's page. You guys should remind me. I got to find her page and share out her thing. Jess knows her. Apparently, Jess met her at the fiber thing that she goes to on Sundays there, right? And she was over, and we got her up to 500 subs over on whose page was that? She was on tonight too. Michelle. Her name's Michelle. Where is her page?
Right where it's supposed to be.
Yeah. Yes, Michelle crochets. Oh, she's up. So we got her above. Got her up to 500 subscribers. Actually, put her over 500 subscribers. Now she's at 522 subs right now. Jess knows her. Jess met up with her. She met up with the other girls at the thing, at her fiber thing. Her sitting I call it a stitching bitch, but it hurts. Sit and stitch. Yeah, so go check out Michelle over on her page. But she's self-taught apparently. She taught herself before Google and the internet and everything else. Yeah, so go check out Chris's page or Michelle's page. I knew I was gonna share it. I just didn't remember. You guys forgot to remind me. Just too cold. It's 33 in the garage. Get a furnace. That's how I'm in my shop at minus 40 in wintertime.
It's 26 in my craft room. And I'm enjoying it. Y'all just don't know what you're missing with menopause.
Oh yeah, I do.
I
All right,
have a heater, it's just not turned on.
What's that?
I said I have a heater in here, it's just not turned on.
We'll turn it on.
Why? It's comfortable. I'm literally chilled out. It was too hot in the living room.
Yeah, so she hangs out with Michelle and BJ, and there's another Michelle.
IVB.
IBB. No. In St. Louis.
Oh, okay.
Or in the area that Jess is in. All right, everybody. So congratulations to all the winners.
Subscribe to her.
Mateo, Mary, Connie, Ann Loves Crochet, Demetra, me, Joe, Chris K, and Connie again. Wow. Winners. All right. Two things I need: a heater and a car lift. Get the heater in first. That'll be a car lift won't sink on you.
Yes.
So join us next Friday for some more bingo. And hey, John, you see what I've been making in the shop. I've been watching your videos, and I've been in your videos. I've been commenting on your videos. You saw me. You said hi to me the other day. But catch me tomorrow in the shop. Maybe I'll be doing some woodworking and packing stuff up, and we'll see what else happens, and we'll see what else is going on. Take care, have fun. Join us all later, and we'll see you mañana.
Night, everyone.
All right.